Hello boys and girls, Buster out here, and welcome back to Armored Aces. The game has been updated a few days ago, but I've been busy so I couldn't make the update faster, so sorry about that. And you guys were like, come on, make the update, the review, come on, make the new tank review. And yeah, there we go. Today we are making a tank review on the new modern tier 3 tank, the Chieftain. So there you go, you can see the tank here, the Chieftain MK5. Beautiful, beautiful tank model. You can see it in details here in your garage now by simply pressing the circle of 2 arrows below your vehicle rating, right? Okay. It is vehicle rating. So below your vehicle rating right here at the top right corner, you will see this button and you can view your tank from whatever angle you want. So yeah, there's that. And the Chieftain, what I personally think about this tank, it's a pretty damn good tank. Let's compare it here a little fast with the AMX-30B, because I feel like, you know, they're from the same stage 3, and yeah. So the Chieftain has 1375 hit points when fully upgraded, and of course it's more than the AMX-30B because it's 1 tier higher, but there isn't a Russian tier 3 tank in the game, so we have to compare it to the MX-30B. The damage is significantly more than the AMX. The AMX has 280 damage and the Chieftain has 365 damage per shot, which is a giant update with almost 100 damage. The rate of fire, of course, is 1 round less than the MX-30B and the T62. Because of the higher damage, of course. The vehicle speed, well, the Chieftain is a little bit slower than the MX-30B, but you can see the giant model of the tank. You can't expect a tank this big to be faster. So the reverse speed is slower as well, just a little bit. And the third turn time is increased from 8 seconds to 11 seconds. So we have tank which is with higher profile than the MX-30B, more hit points and more damage, but in the cost it pays with maneuverability and speed, which is understandable. So as you can see, I'm using all the consumables right here, and yeah, now we are going to play a few games with this tank and see how it performs. With that increased damage per shot, you would expect to deal giant amounts of damage with this tank, and it really won't disappoint you. The damage of this tank is really nice. As you can see, the enemy team, almost all of the players are playing Chieftain, which is understandable, because now this tank is the highest tier modern tank in the game. You can see the slower turret to reverse speed right here. I'm demonstrating it. It's significantly slower than the T62. And the giant profile of the tanks makes it an easy target. But pay attention to my hit points. With the armor plating level 3 consumable, I have 2100 hit points. How amazing is that? A tank with 2000 hit points, guys. It's simply incredible amount of hit points, but you need it because with the heat ammunition of this tank, it can deal 500 damage in the flanks of the other tanks. So if Chieftain shoots you in the flank, it will take 1/4 of your health. So you should be aware to not take any hits from the enemy, even though you have so much hit points. There you can see 580 hit points, and this AMX is not feeling so brave anymore. I shaved off more than half of his hit points with one shot. Imagine what will happen to a tank if this thing hits it in the rear. It can shave off 300 hit, not 300, sorry. I just hit this chieftain for 300 hit points in the turret. But if this thing hits something in the rear, it will deal something like 800 damage, guys. It's simply amazing. There you can see almost 500 damage in the track of this enemy chieftain. And 300 damage in his front. I wasn't patient enough. I should have waited for its flank. Here they are firing from multiple directions in me. So I'm trying to angle my armor, but nope. Someone's shooting me at the flank. So I have to back up. I have 800 health left. And if the enemy chieftain was to shoot me, then the other tank to fire at me. Oh, that was very unfortunate. I killed him, but just before I killed him, he was able to fire at me and hit me in the flank, shaving off 500 hit points of my health. I'm backing off here, and I avoided the enemy fire. I managed to hit the enemy, but he hits me as well. I don't die though. I bounce, and he misses. But I'm all alone now. I'll try to get one more shot at this enemy chieftain. Oh, it bounces. And I'm dead. I was the last remaining player of our team, and they managed to defeat us. GG there to the enemy team. As you can see, 3000 damage in one kill. This wasn't a brilliant game, but you saw there what I was able to do with that monster damage per shot with the heat ammunition consumable and the giant alpha damage of this tank. It's simply incredible. If you can hit one tank's flank, you shave off 500 hit points, which is giant amount of damage, guys. Remember when if you play with the Pershing, you know, back at the time when there were not modern tanks in the game, and when you shoot someone on the Pershing, when you hit him on the front, you deal something like 90 or 100 damage. In the flank, 200 and something damage. And when someone hits someone in the rear and deals 400 damage, we were like, whoa, what? So much damage. And now with the chieftain, you are able to deal 500 damage by simply hitting someone in the flank. And yeah, not yesterday, but I was playing with this tank, and I managed to hit someone at the rear, and I dealt something like 800 damage. Well, you can calculate how much damage you can deal. In the rear, you do 200% of your damage per shot. I think. Not sure, guys. But I think it's that way. At the front, you take 50% of the damage of the tank you is shooting you. At the flanks, I think you take 100%, and at the rear, I think you take 200% or 150%. I'm not sure. There is a great video about the ballistics. You can go check that out if you want to know more. Come on. There you go. Nice shot in that chieftain's turret. Oh, that wasn't good though. And I can see an enemy chieftain right here, able to hit his track for 500 damage. This was nice. Oh, just missed the enemy T-62. Now I'm doing something very stupid. I'm showing my flank to the enemy. You never should show your flank if you can do something like this and avoid showing your flank. If you have an option, don't show your flank, guys. If you don't have an option, do whatever you want, but come on. Oh gosh, this sensitivity of my aiming is horrible. I need to change it. Bam. Did I kill him? I think I killed him. Don't know who did it. Think it was me. We'll see at the result screen. And there's an AFK enemy there. Probably he's AFK, I don't know. Yes, he is. And we have to just take him out now. Oh, he's not actually the last enemy. Yes, that's me not paying attention. There's one remaining enemy. We can go hunt him down. Beautiful water here. Bam. And look at how long the gun barrel of the Chieftain is. It's simply amazing. The models are great in this game. And this one is great as well. The tanks are looking amazing. They've done a great job with the modeling. And we will capture the flag. Oh no, we won't capture the flag. The last enemy is here. Is he? No, he's not AFK. Whoa, GG to him. He's probably waiting for us in order not to cap their flag. GG, that's a great move by him. And he's dead. Let's see how we did here. 3,400 damage and 2 kills. Well, that's not a monster amount of damage, guys, but you see what this tank is able to do. You saw this, and that's the point of those reviews. I am going to end this one here. I hope you saw what this tank is capable of doing, and I can tell you that this is not the best games in this tank that you get. These are below average for me in this tank. I take like 4,000 damage in a game, like when I played it a few days ago. But yeah, this is going to be for this video. I hope you saw, you know, what you can do in this tank, the strengths and the weaknesses of the tank. Well, the strengths are obviously the damage, and the weaknesses, I would tell that the main weakness of this tank is its giant profile. I mean, look at this. You can't miss this if you see its flank. For comparison, let's get this T-62 here. There we go. Look at the T-62. You can easily miss the tank. You can fire below the tracks, or you can simply miss it. But the Chieftain, you can't miss. Its giant profile is the major weakness in my opinion, but the large amount of hit points definitely makes it up, because you can take quite a few hits from the enemy. So yeah, this will be for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, this always helps me a lot. And oh, I forgot to mention, the loading screens are now significantly faster. You know, when the 1.0 came out, everyone was like, whoa, that's long time to wait. But now they have fixed the loading screens and they are very, very fast. And yeah, this is about this update. So leave me a comment. I always enjoy reading and answering your comments, and I will see you next time.